Oh no, don't look now. Someone's about to let J-Law ride. Hey everybody, Walty Wanders, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting pull-no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows and sunshine. Insane this stuff. Just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. We're going to hear from the boys, you guys. If you're new, please subscribe. Subscribe right away. Never been a more important time in history to get centered and surrounded with like-minded moto people. We're going to sharpen some iron today. Jump over to the polling and participate because we ask a lot of the questions the other channels won't touch with the 10-foot pole. And we reveal some of your comments. Actually hear from the public? You can't do that, Walter. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it here. So we've all seen J-Law has basically reemerged. He's back. It's a miracle. I didn't expect it, really. I'm sure he didn't either. And so this has been quite the interesting story for me because, first of all, everybody loves a comeback story.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's Kickstart Kenny. I had a major comeback, Walty. What's up? But I think I'm a little bigger than J-Law.
Everybody loves one. But I'm not sure we're getting the love. Comeback story, love with J-Law. It's a little interesting because he's J-Law and he was kind of a pain in the butt when he was in his heyday. And then he went off the map. I love the guy because he gave pushback. Anytime somebody gives pushback, I'm cool with that. And the industry, I'm sure he got eaten up and spit out by the industry, part by his own hand, part by the industry and the politics that occur in the industry. So that's just what we got, my friends. One of our guys was asking me earlier. He's like, hey, Walter, have you ever shared your history in the industry with the channel? And I've been on other channels, but I don't know if I've directly given too much here, maybe once a while back. But since he brought it up, if you guys want to know how I got here, well, when I was a kid, my dad owned the local moto shop, and so we all grew up riding and racing locally. Then later on, I ended up being kind of a punk rock singer in a band, and I had some friends that had this punk rock band and made a t-shirt. It blew up. It was ended up a huge clothing company. We were sponsoring all kinds of people. Just with the band took a dive. Our clothing line went viral. And so we sponsored Triple X, and then Triple X hit me up. They're like, hey, man, you want to come work for us? And I said, dude, I love moto. I love punk rock, but I love moto even more. Sign me up. And so I went to work as a salesman, worked my way up the ranks, and eventually was the right-hand man over at the day-to-day operator of Triple X. And it was awesome. A lot of fun with Triple X. Then I took a break and went back into the industry with Moto Star Clothing. Sponsored teams, riders, a lot of stuff. In fact, we're going to talk about J-Law here in a minute. I remember I sponsored, was it Mike McDade? He won the Lights Arena Cross Championship, rocking Moto Star main logo on his graphics. Thanks, McDade, if you're watching. And so we had a lot of fun. So it was probably from 2003 to 2013, a 10-year stretch that I was pretty knee-deep in the industry. Now, you just get me blowing the whistle, entertaining, educating, informed. That's my goal, always with the channel. So we asked it here on the page what you guys thought of J-Law, him coming back. Is he going to try to make a full run at this? It'll be fun. We're going to reveal some of that. But for me, just before we dive into that, I'm going to let you know personally, if I was to compare J-Law's capability of how far he could get into the industry, I would say the farthest I anticipate, maybe he's going to prove me wrong. Maybe he's going to be pissed off when he sees this, dude. Maybe. Like Josh Hill, I could see him pulling it off where he kind of works his way into like a role, maybe doing some world supercrosses. I just don't know if he even wants to get back into SMX with Ricky. I don't know. I don't know if it's possible. I don't even know if he would want to. But without further ado, let's jump over to some of the polling we did around our good fuzzy friend J-Law. Then we'll meet back here, wrap this one up. Let's get started. All right, race fans, buckle up and strap in and make sure you brought some tear-offs because the roost is about to fly. Will J-Law get back to the gate of a SMX race or not? 28% of you said, yep, he's my boy, let J-Law ride. While 72% of you said, sorry, bro, your ship has sailed. Let's go ahead and jump in to some of the comments. One of our main boys, Too Hard for the Radio, comes in with, the dude has a ton of talent, but at 36, it's probably not going to happen. However, I reserve the right to change my mind when I see him race arena cross in Boise next month. That's what's up. Let's see how he does over there. Let's keep reading. Our boy Tay Bill Jam comes in with, the competition is so different now. The level's very high. The slowest guys are freaky fast. So for J-Law to be on the starting gate is a massive accomplishment. I hope he does so. The heart says, yeah, but the brain says, it ain't gonna happen. Our boy Cool Cat AMA hits the triples with, I didn't participate in the polling because it's hard to say. It's gonna depend on how well he looks and does in arena cross. They're paying attention. I could see him on a satellite team, them picking him up if he can win in spectacular fashion because it's all about winning. Oh, look, bananas, hucks the triple with. How does anyone actually believe he can still ride at that level? Don't get me wrong, it'd be cool, but let's be realistic here. I feel you, my brother. Andrew Castillo skims the whoops and comes in with, he ain't gonna win, but he'll probably qualify. If you guys want to jump over and read the rest of the comments, there's some pure fire in there, so buckle up and bring your tear-offs. Now let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back, and there you go. The majority of people are saying, sorry, J-Law, we don't see you getting back to the premier level. I mean, come on, let's be honest. I mean, it's cool. Like, I don't see it either. I mean, the dude's older. I don't know how old he is at this point. He's got to be definitely in his 30s, not pushing the wrong in his 30s. I don't know. But, you know, here's the thing. When you're a talent, a natural talent, you'll be able to go out there and give it a run. When it comes to arena cross, he's never done that before, and you're going to enter the shark pit with these guys that have been doing it for a long time. The last time I saw that happen was Damon Bradshaw. X-Factory star comes back, does arena crosses, and starts to clean it up a little bit in there. And then he pulled the false neutral off a triple or something, and it hit the eject button and snapped his leg so bad it was done at that point. I think it went into monster trucks. But that was Damon Bradshaw. And Damon Bradshaw had a little more weight to throw around in the industry, I believe, than J-Law. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a moto guy. Wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. Shark infested. J-Law! Welcome to the swimming pool, bro. Gonna go do some arena crosses next. Should be sick. Dude, everybody loves a comeback story. My advice, not that you need any from me anyway, but for whatever it's worth, my advice is if you can reinvent yourself, reinvent yourself. You don't have to go back to being the old J-Law. If you've changed, that's great. Bring it. If you haven't, bring it too. In the meantime, Walty will be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media link in the description of this video if you'd like to follow along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video on your screen, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. I'll see you on the next video.